that one time I got fucked up.
Oh,
That night. Where I ended in the bush.
Yeah.
With vomit all over myself, no t-shirt on.
Yeah.
In a ball, shivering. Welcome back to the Random Conversations podcast. Normally we start off with what we've done this week, but
we're switching it up.
Well, I'm saying we don't do anything.
No, we don't do anything.
So we have like nothing to talk about.
We're in the Matrix.
Fucking hell. I've never seen the Matrix movies.
Nah, me either.
Okay, well, I thought you were gonna go off on me like how I haven't seen.
Nah, I
don't care for GTA 6.
I actually haven't seen the Matrix movies.
Have you not?
No.
Damn, I thought you would have. You like watching movies and shit.
Yeah, but there's so many movies out there, you know. I'm more TV show kind of guy.
Okay, yeah, well I don't. I'm more YouTube.
More YouTube, yeah.
YouTube. Skibbity Riz, Brain Dead.
Yeah, Brain Dead, TikTok shit.
Ever since I've been caught out by Colin, how I'm always on my phone. Every time I grab my phone, that gets replayed in my head. I'm like, fuck, god damn it.
Nah, I have an interesting story about like something that happened this week. So on Friday.
So you had something happen this week?
Yeah. So on Friday, you know, I'm in a rush to get to work. It's like 7:30, and I have a like 25-minute commute to work. So I'm rushing to get ready, and then all the chaos. I get to work on time, but I think, oh my god, I've left my phone at home, and I actually really needed my phone that day. I had a few tasks to complete, a few chores as we call them.
Don't tell me you texted your mum on your phone asking where your phone was.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
What happened was, right? So I finished work whole day without my phone, dragged out a lot, and I get out, and I look, and I get home, and I'm like, I didn't have my phone the whole day, and Mum's like, oh, do you want me to come and call it for you? It wasn't in my room. It wasn't in the lounge room. Call it in the car, and it's on the passenger side underneath the bit. So I'm thinking like,
how did it get there?
I don't know.
You like chuck your phone in when you got in, just like bounced under?
Probably. Or it must have fell off while I must have left on the passenger seat and it might have fallen off. But
I mean, a lot of people say that when they don't use their phone, they normally feel better. Well,
yeah, I actually felt really good. Like
felt like you're in the moment.
Like I read the newspaper, and
you can read.
I can read.
Holy shit.
Yeah. You know, the day went quick. I can't lie. So might be something I might experiment with more, staying off my phone.
I mean, I don't really use my phone at my work, but I will listen to podcasts because other than that, I think I'll probably end up going brain dead if I didn't.
Yeah, probably.
I'm running out of podcasts to do though, because I've gone up to the point where when you first start watching it, you go back to episode 1, watch it all up. I'm up to the newest episodes. Now I've got to wait a week for them to come out.
Oh.
So I don't have podcasts. I don't have like 4 podcast episodes a day for like the week now.
Jeez.
I got like, I'm like,
You're gonna have to go and look for some.
Yeah, I know. I tried watching Pitch Side.
Oh, how was that? Was that those brain dead ones?
No, it's low IQ. Pitch Side is Theo Baker.
Oh,
Reeves, and the one that jerked off his mate.
Yeah.
Forgot his name. Tom Garrett.
Something like that, yeah.
I like their podcast Backside a lot better because it's not footy related, like soccer related.
Yeah.
Only because when they talk about, I swear they got an agenda against Man United. I was watching, I'm like, oh.
Right, everyone's got an agenda
then
against
again,
Man United.
I still don't know a lot of stuff, but
yeah.
I'm sorry, but calling McTominay the best player out of the squad.
Well, like, what are you watching? McTominay, like, yes, he can score a goal, but he doesn't offer much else. Like, at least I can tell you, I can name probably 10 players. Some games he's probably been the worst player on the pitch, and I can confidently say that. I can name 10 players better than McTominay easily.
Look, man, I think the best player in Manchester United is Bruno Fernandes.
Without a doubt, Mr. Consistent. Always.
Played with a broken hand for a bit.
Scored a goal.
Didn't play in the most recent one, which...
It's fair enough. Like his arm was in a cast.
As soon as I saw the back line, I'm like, yeah, it's wraps.
You got Johnny Evans wasn't even fit too.
And Palace has been playing decent as well, though. To be fair to Crystal Palace.
Like, what are you supposed to do with a Casemiro and a not even fully fit Johnny Evans? Like, you're just asking to get walloped.
And then Mountain is injured again, apparently.
But it's only like a small injury.
Okay,
so he won't play against Arsenal.
He won't play against Arsenal though, which is
it's
the
alright.
hardest game.
Bruno's probably going to play.
But then we're so inconsistent that we can lose to this shit team.
What the fuck?
I realise the cat is kind of the eyes are like going the other way.
So yeah, the cat, it's like 20 something years old. Right? It's older than me, so.
And me.
Yeah.
Anyways, but Man United, we play so shit against shit teams.
Yeah.
But then we can play really good against good teams.
Well, I have a theory of why that is.
That's why
because we always have a good backline against the good teams.
That's why I'm still holding out a little bit of hope with the FA Cup.
Yeah, because
a little bit of hope.
I have a feeling Lissandro Martinez will be back. Hopefully, either Varane or Maguire. I don't want to hear a conversation about Johnny Evans or Lindelof.
I always thought, I know Varane's a top defender, but I think I took him for granted because I was like, oh shit, get him out.
Why did you actually say that?
I thought of it. I'm like, damn, why is he backline again? He doesn't do anything. As soon as he goes out, I'm like, fuck, we need Varane back. I just realized how much shit he's done. I'm like, it's like one of those moments you take it for granted when you don't have it. I'm just like, oh fuck.
That's how you can tell he's still learning. Cause
I thought Wan-Bissaka was shit, but then you said he's actually somewhat decent. But
look,
I watched him in.
He's a good player, but he's not good enough for Man United. I just want to clear that up.
When you said he's good at 1v1s,
yeah,
I've noticed that as well. He's good at 1v1s, but I feel like he
doesn't do anything
like a whole team thing.
He doesn't offer anything else other than
as soon as they're all pushing, you got two or three people pushing on one side, kind of bottles it a bit.
Yeah,
but
I think
still learning. The new kits, the leaked kits look nice.
Oh my! What is that? Like the fully blue one? Is that the away kit?
Yeah, that's the second kit.
I'm buying that.
It's weird. There's also been multiple leaked ones. You got the all blue.
Yeah.
Then you got one that makes us look like the German team or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have a third leaked kit which is like all black, orange, and blue.
I won't believe it till it's out.
Yeah, no. Some Bayern's has been announced.
Oh, Bayern's
with the black font.
Bro, black and red.
That looks pretty good.
Like, it actually looks sick.
It looks like Bayern Leverkusen.
Wait, also, Bayer Leverkusen. So I wake up somewhat early, and I see they're down 2-0, and I'm like, oh my god, Bayer Leverkusen are finally going to lose a game.
No, they always come back.
They come back.
They always come back at stoppage time.
They're ridiculous. They're so good.
Real Madrid making it to the finals.
Yeah,
I knew that was going to happen, but I hope Dortmund wins. Because Sancho, the only player to get out of the first stage, but then to win the final.
Could you imagine that if he somehow somehow wins the Champions League? Like, Ten Hag's just going to be...
People saying, oh, I bet you Ten Hag's going to call him back before the final.
Nah, he wouldn't do that. He won't. Ideally, we're definitely selling Sancho. I can guarantee you that.
He's a good player, which is a shame that we didn't get to use him.
He has the wrong mentality for United. He's too much of a flair sort of player.
Yeah.
I feel like Elise would be a good replacement for Sancho. I think Sancho's going. I think Greenwood's going. Oh, actually, I want to bring it into this. I'm going to name 10 players in this Man United team, and you're going to tell me keep or sell.
Okay.
All right.
I've thought of this before. Okay.
You've thought of this before?
Kind of, yeah. But, yeah.
All right. I'm going to say ones that are controversial. I'm not going to say players like Rasmus and...
Okay. I heard that those three are getting a pay cut, though, because they didn't make it to
Yeah, probably they are going to get.
champions.
They will get
it was in their contract already, anyways.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Okay. First one.
Yeah.
Rafael Varane.
He's going out on free agent, isn't he, after the season?
Yeah.
I think we'll get rid of him because he is a good player, but he is getting old.
Yeah. I wish we could have got
need
some
new
money.
talent, so I would sell.
Sell?
Even though I don't get any money from him, but sell. Yeah, I wouldn't renew a contract.
Yeah, because he's I don't know if he would take a pay cut. Absolutely, but
I don't think he would.
Nah, he won't. He'll go either to Saudi Arabia or Chelsea.
Probably.
Oh, if he goes to Chelsea.
If he goes to Chelsea and does good, I'm gonna be kind of pissed.
No, I'll be actually pissed.
Thiago Silva going back to his Brazil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, well. So second player, Victor Lindelof.
Sell.
That's very, very.
I think he was alright for us, like early seasons, but this I think the last 2 seasons not really been.
He was alright last season. He was pretty good, but
he's a good backup defender, if anything.
But we don't want backups. We want people that can contribute.
So yeah, sell him.
All right, next one. This is controversial. Luke Shaw.
I'm a bit mixed on this one because I love Luke Shaw. He's a good left back. I personally, realistically, what they should do is sell him, get the money. But the idea would be keep him to kind of not really play, but mentor a new left back, like a younger.
Yep.
Because he's a good United player, and he's very injury prone because he's older. So
he's only 28.
And if we're talking about sports people, that's considered old. Let's be real.
Not in soccer. I don't think so.
Fair enough.
Old in soccer is like Casemiro, like
31.
32, 31.
Fair enough. But, it can either go, I wouldn't be angry or anyway, it could go either way, either keep or sell. If you keep him, it would be to train the next left backs, to sell him, sure, get extra money that you need from him because clubs would want him. He's a good left back. So that one's kind of under, but if I had to pick one, probably sell. It's the more realistic. You can use that money to get better players.
Yep. Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Sell.
Yep. Instant. Casemiro.
Sell.
Okay.
Get that Saudi money.
Very, very fair. Ericsson.
So he's getting old. He can't play a full 90 minute.
Yep. Yeah,
he may be good for like the first 20, but not a full 90.
Scott McTominay.
He's a good player. He doesn't really contribute much other than goals. But you kind of need someone that can do more than just scoring. And some clubs, they may look for goals. So you can probably get a lot out of him if you sell him.
I think
he
would.
Sell him
he
to
does.
West Ham.
He does. Yep, West Ham would be. He's just not that He doesn't play the United way. Like so, if we want to play,
he did come through the academy though, which I respect. That came through the academy, broke through the first team, but he doesn't offer much other than goal scoring, which you need more than just goal scoring. So probably sell him.
Sell?
Yeah.
Big one. Marcus Rashford.
Sell.
Shit.
I know, sell, but
it's
purely based on this season.
Yeah.
I know he's been a really crucial player before. He won the Champions League.
Europa League.
2019.
I think he won a Europa League and an FA Cup.
I thought it was a Champions League.
No, we've not won a Champions League recently.
Okay, fair enough. TikTok's lying to me.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But no, he has not played great this season. I know he's a really good player, but he doesn't have the crack mentality. He doesn't have the discipline. See,
the thing with Rashford is I like he's been so good. I've watched him pretty much as long as I've watched United. I saw him, make his debut and stuff. But I am going to really miss him if he goes. And that's why I kind of want to keep him. Like, I know I feel like...
If anything, they should put him on loan.
No. Why would we put him on loan?
He hasn't been done much for this. I know he's been good.
That's just a waste of money.
If they keep him next season, he has to do a lot to make up for the disaster of this season. I'm just saying that.
But
You don't-
if you put him on loan, then he loses value by
Yeah,
like.
true. But you could get a lot for him though. That's where I'm coming from. If you sell him, you can get a lot for him.
That's true.
He hasn't been doing much for the.
I think the only
club.
place he can go is PSG because they're losing Mbappe. They might be like, who's a player that's sort of like Mbappe? Like,
I feel like he would do well in PSG. To be fair,
yeah, I think he's wanted to go there.
I reckon, even though he has come through, but you kind of have to let that go. Sell him, get the money, get some better players, better youth. Like not better youth, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, our United team's turning into old Man City, a club for retirement.
Yeah, pretty
We
much.
need to get out of that, get some newer players, build them up.
Well, I'm so glad we got the new majority owner, well not majority, partial ownership of Ineos.
We also need new physios, apparently.
Yeah. Well, we got one more,
Hmm?
and I'm asking you this one. I asked this one last because I feel like you're a massive fan of this player, but
Mason Mount,
no,
Anthony.
I'm not selling Mason Mount or anything.
No.
I'm not. I'd like both of them. I would not sell it, but I'm going to tell you right now, Harry Maguire, what are you doing?
No, this is difficult, you see.
That's why I asked it last.
Because I used to joke around with you saying like Harry Maguire's best defender.
And then he started to play really
and then
good.
you're like, no, he's fucking shit. I'm like, no, he's good because I used to like wind you up about it. And I'm like, came out of the joke. I'm like, yeah, he's pretty shit. As soon as I said that, started playing world class. I'm like, bruh.
Proved everyone wrong.
But
you know?
I love him. Same with Luke Shaw though. I think you would have to sell him to get the money. But
we need the money.
do I think Maguire would want to leave United? No. If he had the chance to leave to go to West Ham, he didn't take it. So if they can't sell him, at least get him to train some of the next generation of centre backs.
Well,
but ultimately sell for the money.
There's two things with Maguire. I really appreciate how he didn't down tools and he gave up like most other United players do. Like he was given so much abuse for so long.
Same with Onana, to be fair.
Well, Onana's just a different beast. And if anyone says,
goalkeeper is the hardest position to play, in my opinion.
The only problem is Onana's replaced probably one of the, like David De Gea was a really good shot stopper. Onana's not so much of a shot stopper. He's more of a sweeper keeper. So
I think it's more or less the new style of play Ten Hag wants to play, though. Onana suits that more.
He does suit that more, yeah. See, with Maguire, I'm thinking, do I want him? Not really. And it's not because he's a bad player. It's because I think with Ten Hag, he doesn't suit his play style. He's been unbelievable this season. He's a candidate for Player of the Year. He's been that good.
Oh, shit.
I would say, honestly, after seeing him play, he actually fought for the club.
When we had those first wave of injuries, when our main centre-backs went out, Maguire stepped up and did so good that even when they came back, he was still part of the main team.
And, I know he's recently just got injured, but he came back and played, I think, the FA Cup final without going to training or anything, and he played really good. And I think...
I mean, you have to be good to be considered part of the England team as well, which is another thing.
I think
Toby Mainoo's a part of the England team, isn't he?
Yeah. I think he did play really bad for a lot of years, and we really wanted him gone. And we still want him to go, but not for the same reasons. Yeah. Just because he has a value, and I think I really want Tadibo.
I think if we get rid of him and he goes to another club, because I try to watch United games. Next season, I'm going to watch them all.
Yeah.
No matter what
time you have.
No matter what time, I'm going to watch them all.
I've said the same thing. I said,
but
this is what I did this season. I just watched every single game, no matter what time. And now that I've got a job, I'm going to still do it. I don't care.
Like, even if I'm at work and one's on at 9, I'm going to quickly go to my phone and at least listen to it. So, but I think if the United game isn't on and we don't have Maguire and he's playing for another team, I might just watch that game as well, just to see how he's doing over there.
Oh, yeah.
But he's an incredible player, but sell good value of money to get rid of him.
Yeah, I think It's the
And
one.
he's done a lot for the club as well this season.
I think he needs to just go and play football. Go and prove like he's not got long left in his career. He's 31 now, I think. So,
enjoy the, I guess, retirement years. I guess as you call it.
Yeah.
At least last 3 years or so.
Yeah. I will. After this season, I'm low key gonna miss him because he actually kind of proved what a real United player is. He really did have a good mentality. He just, I feel like because he started playing bad after he went to Greece. Did you hear about that? Like ages ago.
Not really, no.
Oh yeah, he was he got in an altercation with the Greek police or something, and that was a bit dodgy. And ever since then, until about now, he really
I think I put a curse on witchcraft.
Touch wood.
That's plastic.
Oh, touch plastic. Oh, I'm touching Tinny. Plastic fan.
Oh, don't get me started on.
I
don't even know if he watches these anymore.
Nah, he probably wouldn't.
Fuck me.
He's so. You know what type of guy
he literally said to me, "Why go for a team for 5 years and then they do shit? Why stay with them?"
Brother, I've never changed a team in my life.
I'm like, I'm not a glory hunter.
I want to say this as well. He's a Chelsea fan. He used to go for United as well. I don't know.
He goes, I went for United for 2 years, but I've gone for Chelsea more now.
Like, you're not a real fan, mate. You don't switch teams. I can't stress that enough.
I remember when the season first started, his favourite player was Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah, now he hates him.
He probably likes him. He has not been playing well, Nicholas Jackson.
Recently, he's been good.
Recently?
Yeah.
I don't really watch Chelsea games, so I only know Cole Palmer.
Bro,
I said his name wrong, but I was brain dead when I sent you that message.
Bro, I don't know. I just love Cole Palmer. Cold Palmer, sorry. Freezing. Cold, yeah. When he did that celebration where
I'm interested to see. Yeah, I am interested this transfer window, see what's coming in, what's going out.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, I'll tell you one signing that's definitely going to happen. Tadibo, Man United, and a rogue one that the transfer I want the most, Jeremy Frimpong. I want him so bad. I want him bad.
To be fighting for him though.
He's going to come to United. He sees the.
Was that Crystal Palace player that we wanted or something?
Alisi.
Yeah. I think so. We wanted him, and I remember
that's probably going to happen.
I remember seeing stuff like, imagine going to a club that you just bet.
But that's the thing. I reckon he played so good in that game because he wanted to really impress us.
But then I feel like, some players have that much of an ego that like, when I go there, the club will be top tier.
He's a good player. He is good.
I am very interested to see what happens because you told me.
I'm more interested in the sales. Honestly,
You want to see the sales?
I just want to fucking get rid of so many of those players. Like, how do you actually let yourself get beaten 4-0 by Palace? It's fucking disgraceful. Like, even Johnny Evans and but Casemiro, like, what are you doing? Do you even care? That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no, they should put Anthony back in the left.
But yeah, I don't know. What the fuck is it doing? Whatever.
Yeah, the cat whisper, mate.
Yeah.
Just going after the Macca's chip.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, I'm interested to see the whole transfer window. I want to see how Arsenal do. To be fair, they're in the title race right now, but they're one game ahead.
They're gonna probably lose this title race. But an interesting fact: Man City haven't won at Tottenham Hotspur for so long, so it gives me hope.
I think a lot of Arsenal fans are like,
Wait, can we search this up? When's the last time Man City beat Spurs?
I think the first thing is like Arsenal fans are like, I don't normally like Spurs, but this time I want Spurs to win.
When was the last time?
I don't even know if I have internet, by the way. Nope.
Oh, lol.
I'll
look it up. on my phone.
But Spurs has kind of had a drop off. Talking about football though, and I know that audience hates this, so we probably got to wrap it up in a minute.
Yeah.
What do you reckon about the West Ham coach leaving?
Moyes?
Getting the sack, actually. He got sacked, didn't he?
No, he probably just left.
Okay.
He might have got...
There was like multiple things that he got sacked or he's leaving, but people, because they want to change their play style or something to get away from a mid-tier team. But then I think arguably there was the controversy that their new coach has basically the same play style. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was all right.
Because I was going to go for West Ham before United, but then...
Oh, they beat them in the FA Cup. Oh, but...
He's going by Premier League, though.
Premier League.
Yeah, if I wasn't a United fan, I probably would have been a West Ham fan.
All right, Guardiola's past 5 visits to Tottenham have all ended in defeat without scoring a goal.
Home and away, or
at Tottenham? So at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, or whatever it's called.
I don't even fucking know.
Yeah. So
when is that game? What's the date? Because we're recording this on the 11th of May.
Because there's only 2 weeks left in the season, so there's 3 games still yet to play.
Because there was things like people saying that United have a better chance against the FA Cup because City would want to focus more on the title.
Yeah,
winning.
If Arsenal don't drop off, it's going to be really... So City are versing Spurs 15th of May.
When did this come out?
Wednesday.
Is that
5
Wednesday?
5 a.m.
So by the time this comes out, they would have played.
Yes. That's so quick.
I know.
Wait, so Sunday, tomorrow is the Arsenal game. Oh, no.
What time is it?
1:30 a.m.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
I'm going to have to watch it.
That's Mother's Day.
No, it's Monday.
Oh, it's Monday.
Sunday night, Monday morning.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'll stay up for that and take a quick nap.
Yeah, I'm going to have to... I'll probably, after the Mother's Day thing, I'll just go to bed, wake up, watch the game, then go to bed after that and wake up again. Yeah, probably going to stuff me up, but...
There's so many things I want to keep talking about football, but I know that we can't. I want to talk about the fucking Liverpool coach and shit, but because that audience doesn't like this, for the first time during the podcast, we're actually going to go to a topic.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There's another thing I want to talk about.
Yeah, talk about it.
All right. I couldn't talk about this on the podcast with Colin because it wasn't really relevant, but I had like everything checked with my jaw and teeth. From what I know, because my mum said something different, but from what I remember, they want to put braces on the top teeth first, because my top teeth rub on my bottom gums. So it's not gum disease, but it rubs on the bottom gums, therefore exposing the root of the tooth, making it sore. So they're going to try, I think they said they'll put braces just on the top teeth first to pull it away. Then they'll put braces on the bottom teeth. Get that prepped so then I'll have full set of braces. Then jaw surgery with the braces still on. After jaw surgery, they'll fix the braces if there needs to be any other thing. Braces after the jaw surgery. And then once I get the braces off, I got to get like a metal, I don't know what you call it, like a metal wire on the glued to the back of your top tooth to keep it there.
I have it.
Yeah, that, but on the top teeth. So maybe my speech might be a bit better.
Yeah.
I can't really do anything.
No, but the braces is going to make it worse. For a little bit. It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Well, at least I know the time frame, I guess you say, of me having to try and pick up a girl now.
Yeah. I mean,
August.
That's going to... August is when you'll get
the first set of braces on.
Nah, we're going hard at Geelong. I don't care.
Geelong, Ballarat.
Nah, but both.
What are we doing in Geelong? We're going to a football match.
But Friday night, we're going out.
You want to go out Friday night then?
We're going on the footy on... we got... So, actually, let's actually talk about this real quick.
Wait,
give some context.
Footy's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Friday, so you want to get down after a hard day of work, driving to Geelong, quickly change, and then go out for a night drinking.
Well, we'll get there at like what? 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
About that, and most people.
We do have to record a podcast today.
It's going to be really busy. So for context, for all the people, we did touch on this in the last episode. I don't know if you guys watched the whole thing. We are doing a trip, and we're finally going to have a guest podcast with Nathan,
the goat.
The goat.
I haven't met him yet, so that'll be interesting to see.
It's going to be so good. It's going to be a long podcast, like maybe 2 hours. I'd honestly say.
We could probably get 2 podcasts out of that.
Probably, honestly.
Which,
I reckon what we should
probably
do.
Need, though, because we need to record an extra one.
I say what we should do, right?
Mm.
Because we can have one about football.
Yep.
Because Nate is a massive fan like me. We have that, and that's one podcast. Then the next podcast is the backstory on mine and his friendship and all the other stuff.
I think the first one
we film the first one first, then we film the football one.
Yeah, the football one will come out after.
Yeah,
we still have to get a podcast with Coffee on before we go camping, because we decided we're not doing a podcast like camping. The audio would be a complete nightmare.
So the month of May, it's a very busy month. We got a lot on this.
I think we have a lot to talk about.
We do have a lot to talk about, and there will also be our very first vlog. I hope. Hopefully,
on my phone.
So
I'm actually still learning stuff about this editing software.
Yeah.
And driving over here, I'm like, oh shit, I could have done that to make Colin's voice louder.
Yeah.
There's a little bit on the thing, you have it selected.
And you can use the different voice channels.
Decibels?
Yeah,
It's on 0. I forgot. No, because the default's 0, right?
Yeah.
And if you want to make something quieter, go down. If you want to make it louder. I did that with the intro. Because if you watch the first episodes, the intro music is really loud.
Yeah.
Louder than the actual video.
Yeah.
Then I figured out that. So I already turned it down to -25. So it's quieter. And for some reason I just forgot to do that with Colin's voice to turn it up after I put on all the effects to get rid of the echo.
Yeah.
So I could honestly go back home because I have the project.
We probably should re-up. Do you have to re-up or can you edit it?
That's what I was thinking. Like, what if I do that? I don't know if it's a re-upload or if I can replace the video file. Because people have copyright strikes all the time. They have to take out certain things and they can re-upload it.
Yeah, hopefully we
but
can
it
just
doesn't really affect their views.
Hopefully you can just re-upload it, and you'll actually find out if we had done it. We'll put a post up in the community and be like, "Oh, we've been hearing issues about."
Yeah, you're coming to my house after this anyway, so we can do it then.
Yep.
So.
No, that should be easy. Easy sorted. Hopefully.
Talking about audio quality though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have we mentioned the whole what we're planning on doing with mics and stuff?
No. What are we planning on doing, mics?
A very good mate of mine and Butch's.
Yep.
Foxy.
Shout out to Foxy.
Foxy. I was on the phone to him. He goes, "Bro, why don't you come to me with this? I'm literally." Because he knows stuff about audio mixing and video editing, and he knows all the equipment and shit like that. He goes, "What, bro? What the fuck? Why didn't you come to me? Are you dumb?" I'm like, "Oh fuck, shit, my bad." So he helped us find 3 mics, 3 boom arms, and an audio interface. That will basically you can preset it, the audio interface, to how you want the volume is. You can make it sound. You can make yourself sound better. You can fiddle around with it, make your voice sound weird as well if you really want to do that.
Yeah.
And then he said he's going to lend us his camera, and he will also edit for us for free. And he said if you ever get big, then you can start paying me then. Which
is an insane opportunity, and if this does go through, I would really like to thank Foxy for the opportunity.
And realistically, so I think 4 or 5 episodes until we make that happen because we need money for it.
Yes.
So up until then, I'm still editing. Because I said to Foxy, look, I'll still edit it. Once we get the stuff and you help set it up, we'll get you as a guest on that podcast.
Yep.
And then from there, you can start editing.
Yep.
And I'm going to try and be in a Discord call with them as much as possible so then I can learn how to edit and stuff like that just in case he doesn't have time to. I can take over and do that one, stuff like that. So
yeah. Wait, so I just thought about this then.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a lot of guest podcasts in the next 2 months because we're 2 months in.
Yeah.
I
was talking to Hoffy and he said to me, he goes, if you want me to be a third host, because we're talking about it, right? He said, I know I won't be able to be on every single one,
But he can be on.
He can be on most of them if we wanted him to be.
Yeah, I would definitely like to.
So I think we should trial at least one, see how he is.
Well, yeah, we do have that. But that will be interviewing him. But then we'll have a trial where we.
Yeah. So because he can just talk.
He can,
which is what we need.
Because
we're too structured.
And we are too structured, and
So,
we also got to think with whatever you've got coming up. And I've got a week with our wisdom teeth coming out, so I won't be able to.
I don't have any wisdom teeth, thank fuck.
Yeah, so, you know, it's good to have a third option, hopefully, and who knows, you might replace me or something. Nah, I can't be replaced. Either can you.
I was watching dude, I decided to buy Fellas Loaded.
Yeah.
Because I like watching them. They did like a bonus podcast where they were talking about how like they need to make microphones cheaper because they go everyone should have a podcast, and they were like reviewing some like small ones of like in England and stuff. They're actually fucking funny. I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen the clip of it? It's like this guy's like they're talking about potatoes, and you know instead of saying like oh I've been really enjoying mashed potatoes recently, he goes, oh yeah bro, I've been on the mash lately. It's like kind of like a roadman type voice and shit like that.
Or your brother been on the mesh. I can't do it.
That's basically what it was.
Oh.
And they're like laughing and stuff. And then they ended off with like, bro, everyone needs to do a podcast. If you're doing it, yeah. But
see, this is the thing. I think we've always been pretty adamant on the fact that we just really enjoy doing it. Like if we really didn't enjoy doing it, there's better ways for us to become I guess influential. Like we could just do TikToks all the time and like
God.
Like I think there's YouTube's always been a slow burn. We're not going to get big overnight.
I've always been interested in content creation, YouTube.
Yeah.
But I'm not good at games, so I can't be gaming. I'm not good at just talking on my own.
Podcasting.
We do need to figure out our own comedy though. We need to start implementing some sort of comedy in this.
Yeah, but we do.
They'll probably come a bit later.
They'll come with like
a bit more
time. It will come.
A bit more confident.
I'd say like it's gonna take a little bit because
it'll take a bit. Yeah.
It's not. Some people are really good at it just straight off the bat, but I think we're just working our way into it slowly.
We haven't done any content creation before this, so.
No.
I mean, you did with Tommy Williams.
Yeah.
Dang, mate.
Dang.
No, you can't even find that video.
To be fair, I've actually always been in some sort of content creation because, oh yeah, I thought about I mentioned the other day I was like to Hernie, oh shit, I'm thinking about doing a skit about young JD.
You didn't tell me this.
No, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, oh yo, you want to do a skit about young JD?
Look, as this one of the commenters said, Austin.
Yeah.
Gotta make it look real, mate.
Oh, but I thank that guy for commenting that because it shows that he has an opinion and his opinion is definitely valid. Like
I think the skit wasn't meant to be realistically.
No,
it was meant to be like that.
I just want to say it was you guys could tell it was pre-planned. Like it wasn't like something we were just.
I was literally thinking that for a week. I'm like, I'm doing this.
We're doing this.
Yeah.
And except me making that sound, that was not pre-planned.
I did not expect. I was gonna cut it like as soon as he like touched you, but then you made the noise in my car. I gotta keep that one in. Hoffy, it was like, yeah, I don't watch him. I listen to it, so I just hear someone go, and he goes, I thought it was you, honey. I'm like, no, that was Butch.
But yeah, young JD.
Start making music again, mate.
We gotta do that. I reckon we have to do that skit though. As like a funny video.
I still don't remember the skit.
I know, like I didn't.
You should upload a YouTube video to your channel. We made music within 24 hours, and it's me and you.
Yeah, and me and you make a song.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, fuck it, on my YouTube channel. Let's say, I don't know.
Don't give yourself a date.
No, I'm not gonna. It's gonna.
Just be like, send me a message. Be like, today's the day.
Today's the day. As soon as you see that, you're like, okay, gotta warm up them vocal cords. Gotta get ready to spit on that mic.
I'll be like the 1, 2, 3.
It's the 1, 2, 3.
I'll be the prime victim. I can't rap or rhyme for shit. So who knows how this will go.
Yeah. But I also the skit I've got planned is kind of funny. I'll write you a script.
I'll go back to my acting days when I wanted to be an actor. Bro, I had dreams of being an actor. I wanted to be, you know, DC, right?
Oh, so you wanted to be like a superhero or some shit?
I want to be the Red Hood. Jason Todd.
I don't know who that is, but
so he's like he's like the second Robin, but like, you know, Batman.
So he's
you know,
Robin's sidekick.
You know, Batman who has Robins.
Yeah.
He had 5 Robins over the years. He had Dick Grayson, original. Jason Todd, the second. Tim Drake, the third. Tim Drake was the third one. No, he had 4. No, he did have 5. One's a bit controversial, but the 4th one is Damian Wayne, his biological son.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dick Grayson, the first Robin, turned into Nightwing. Jason Todd died in the comics. It was like one of the very first comic deaths.
Yep.
And he turned to the Red Hood, which is like an anti-hero villain type thing. And then Tim Drake is turned to Red Robin, and then you got the most recent one, Damian Wayne. But I want to be an actor for Red Robin, if they not Red Robin, Red Hood.
Yeah.
If I literally said to you guys, this was like year 11 or year 12 when the Batman came out. I said, if I see an audition to send in a take for the Red Hood for the Batman series, I'm gonna do it.
Fair enough.
I knew I wouldn't have gone it, but I really want to do it. That's like I had dreams about it, but I can't act for shit.
When I was in year 11, I always wanted to be on a TV show, but like as a gangster. Like I always thought people on TV shows as gangsters are so cool. Like, I always wanted to be like, I don't know, someone like Jesse Pinkman or something. Just cold, bro.
I remember we did the interviews for our school video. Like, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I said, I'm going to be on Love Island 2026.
Hey, you can still make it.
I just need to build my body up a bit.
Yeah, and
after braces.
Hopefully, just take the braces off for Love Island, mate. Just go for it, you know.
Be a completely different person than that.
Yeah.
Married at first sight. If
I
ever get too desperate.
Oh, I actually, like, I remember watching it like years ago.
It's become a lot more popular now.
I swear it was never this popular.
Trashy TV shows have made a resurgence.
I don't know. Like Farmers Wants a Wife. I don't know how that.
Yeah.
I don't get like I know like, oh yeah, it's a poor remote farmer. He's a hard worker and he's attractive, but like, pause.
Trying to say something, Butch.
Oh, okay. But I just like, I think you can find those type of men just in any day situation, but just because, you know, they're a farmer, they get that.
They would have to go through a lot of steps to even get on the show.
Yeah,
I think my sister applied for Love Island at one point as well.
Fair enough.
She didn't get into it, but
you win some, you lose some.
Imagine if I got it though.
Yeah,
I'll be out. I'll be out in the first elimination.
No, but as soon as he goes on the show, I probably won't hear from him again. He'll be too famous after that.
They're only famous for like the first week.
Yeah,
and then it's.
Yeah, you know what? There's this guy like on TikTok. He's like a club. He used to own a club, and he'd say like, "Oh yeah, it's really good for our club. Like, you know, when they're like a week after, and we pay them for a club appearance, and then after that they fall off the face of a cliff. Like, I had one try and come in, and they just they're like, oh yeah, I used to be on Love Island or Maths or whatever, and they're like, yeah, I know, they didn't let her in." And that was general entry too.
Because there's like, there's like the Australian, there's like the UK and stuff one. I feel like the UK Love Island people just become OnlyFans models.
Yeah, probably.
Easiest way to capitalize on it.
Yeah, that's why I just like. I remember at one point I watched what's that show on Netflix?
I don't watch Netflix.
Oh, well,
Baby Reindeer?
No, not that. I have watched that, but
I haven't watched it. Yeah,
it's pretty fucked. But I'm trying to think of this show. It's like
explain the premise to me.
So they're on a. It's the one where they can't fuck.
Huh?
Oh,
90 Day Fiance.
nah. Shit. Oh, what's it called?
They can't fuck. That's a great premise.
Like they're not allowed to have sex, and like that's the whole. They're on an island, you know.
Are they naked? Naked and afraid?
Nah, shit. What is it called? Too Hot to Handle. That's it.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I watched that. I thought the first 2 seasons were good, and I tried to watch the 3rd season. I'm like, oh, what am I doing with my life? Like, like I just noted in that moment that I was like, fuck. Like, what am I doing?
I had like a little bit a nostalgia trip. I said that completely wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna roll with it. I decided to watch old Sideman videos. Got to the American Tinder. I'm like, shit, I need to go to America.
Yeah, America, like, I feel like...
Americans are hot.
Oh, yeah, no shit. But the problem is, if you go to... No, it's not even that bad. The accent alone just gets you in. Like,
True.
that, because they'll be interested to talk to you. They would.
Well, I could just lie about shit. They wouldn't know.
Yeah, you could be like, oh yeah, I fucking ride a kangaroo to work.
Or I catch a spider with my bare hands.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
actually been bitten by a redback before, which was fun.
Oh shit!
When I was 3 years old.
Ah, so don't remember it.
No.
Or you do? You,
I don't remember it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Could have been Spider-Man. I remember my mum.
No, you know that's actually something I always wanted to be, the Spider-Man actor, because like I don't know, I always used to think like, oh yeah, I have black hair, similar.
You had brown hair.
Well, I don't know. Whatever.
What ruined your dreams?
Yeah, well, I could dye my hair. Similar build, but he's probably a bit more muscular.
Yeah.
I
remember when my mum first told me I got bitten by a redback. I went outside to try and climb on the wall like Spider-Man. I got so upset that I couldn't. I'm like, fuck.
Nah, I think if I had to pick a superhero, I'd pick Spider-Man. Because not because of the sense of like he's the most powerful. No, he's not. But
he's very relatable.
He's just cool. Like, you know.
He's one of the more relatable superheroes. And he gets rid of the bitches.
And he gets a bad bitch too.
He gets a bad bitch. Black Cat, Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's the debate.
Certain type of comics, you could be other characters like Kitty Pryde.
Here's the debate. Who are you taking, Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane? Gwen Stacy. I'm saying Gwen Stacy.
Is she blonde?
In Andrew Garfield.
Emma Stone.
Yeah, she was bad. I can't lie. Even the one in Tobey Maguire's.
Like in the 3rd movie.
Yeah, she was bad too.
Gwen Stacy all the way, I reckon. I don't like Mary Jane.
I have respect for Mary Jane.
If I had to choose, I would choose Felicia Hardy. Black Cat.
Black Cat. Oh, I think I know what you mean.
It's like kind of like Catwoman.
Yeah. Oh, fair.
Talking about Spider-Man though, somehow we got here.
Yeah.
Zendaya, overrated. That's the TikTok clip. There you go. Zendaya is the most overrated actor I've ever seen. I don't like her acting.
I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one.
Do you know why? Do you know why I don't like her?
Why?
Because the public opinion is like so like she's the best of all time. She's good at this, that.
I wouldn't say that.
It just becomes so oversaturated. Just like, I can't be arsed. I can't be fucked listening to this.
I thought she was alright in the Spider-Man movie, and I watched like a season of Euphoria because someone told me to.
She's probably a good actor, obviously, right?
Yeah.
To be able to gain that much attention and reputation.
She's good.
But
she is good.
My brain is wired to if I hear one thing of the same person over and over again, I just hate it.
Oh, so yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't think she's overrated. I think
I find
you have your opinion.
Overrated.
I understand. Yeah, but everyone's entitled to their opinion. So a lot of people will have a different opinion on this, and I think I can get where you're coming from, but I'm gonna have to say I disagree.
That's fair. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
You know? One thing I do hate about Zendaya recently, though, is her Dune appearances. I don't like anything with like the Met Gala or like red carpet stuff where they go so over the top with shit.
Yeah. The Met Gala.
That happened recently.
It did.
The only person I liked in the Met Gala was Tyler. What's her
tired.
name?
Oh yeah, I
The
know.
22-year-old.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
That's always on Kai's stream sometimes.
Mm.
She came. I think the theme was Gardens of Time.
Yeah.
And she came in like a thorn sand dress, where she couldn't move. So
Yeah,
she
I
had to
just
get
getting
picked
picked
up and just plopped in front of the camera.
Oh, that was funny.
So that was funny, but the Met Gala this year was controversial.
Oh,
No one stuck to the theme.
I got something controversial to talk about that I found out like just this morning.
Oh yeah, go on.
Eurovision, my guy Joost Klein, he got disqualified.
Did he get disqualified?
Yeah,
I thought he didn't. I thought it was still in the works
he got disqualified.
because what was it?
Oh, I pray that he didn't. But
He was a good. You know what his song is about though?
it's about like his parents being dead, and he was like a
Foster kid all over Europe or something.
Yeah,
That's what it's about.
yeah,
Then I've heard two reasons why he got disqualified.
yeah,
Punching a journalist.
yeah. Because I've heard.
Because
This is all alleged.
This is speculation because
Yeah,
they said something about his dead father,
yeah,
which is justified.
Yeah.
But then I heard it was a Swedish journalist or an Israeli official,
yeah.
which
But
that's
I don't think Joost Klein is that guy. Like he's actually.
I do think he would have punched someone if they talked about his dead father.
That's fucked
which
up.
is reasonable.
I would
One
probably.
I saw was like they were doing this press conference where he was like here.
Yeah.
And the Israeli singer was like over like where you are, right?
Mm.
Sorry, Jack. I know you can't see this.
Yeah.
But he had a Netherlands flag on, like kind of like over his head.
Mm.
So like you wouldn't see his face whenever it panned to her. You just see like the side of the Netherlands flag. And when it did a wide shot, he would just cover his whole face because he didn't want to be a part of it.
Oh yeah,
So it's something like that. It's like, but to be fair,
I'm so pissed off. I love Yost. Like
I see TikTok comments like, "Oh, he should have done that. Disrespectful to her. It's not her country. It's her country, not her." But I feel like saying that if he didn't do that, there would have been just pictures of saying, "Oh yes,
Joost Klein supports
Joost
Israel."
Klein supports Israel.
Like,
it's just like it's a lose-lose.
Oh,
I hope he didn't get disqualified.
No, because his song was unbelievable.
I don't think he would have got disqualified.
I hope
he posted a TikTok.
Can we just do a quick? Oh, you don't know.
He posted on his TikTok. There was a video up a day ago with the second place person from Eurovision last year.
Oh yeah, but that was just promotion.
But he wouldn't promote it if he got disqualified.
Dude, Yost.
He would have known he was getting disqualified before. But then there's other videos like saying, "Oh, the Netherlands flag isn't in the rehearsals anymore."
Yeah.
But then they played.
Yeah. Oh, he has not. He hasn't. Sorry, I'm sorry.
He didn't come to rehearsals, right?
But hang on. It said, but this could change depending on the results of the investigation. The EBU has also confirmed through an email release to a crediting meter that Yost's performance from last night's second semi-final will be used instead.
Yeah. So
So
basically, they're just going to show his performance again on the TV. He's not going to be performing it to a crowd of people.
That's so bullshit.
Which I think they've already done it, by the way. Because I saw a TikTok of people reacting to it.
Because you only get one shot at Eurovision. You don't get to go twice.
No, you did. The winner last year, Sweden, that's the second time winning it.
Really?
Yeah, she was in it before. She won it before. That's why people didn't. That's why there was controversy last year about it. People were like, oh, it's propaganda, but they wanted it in Sweden for the ABBA anniversary.
Yeah, it probably was.
So,
she was nowhere near.
Finland should have won.
I think, the Finland song was good, but I think Joost Klein is like that, and I've been listening to Joost Klein since like Freezing Young came out.
Oh, so you've actually listened to him?
Like, yeah, ages ago.
Oh,
like,
shit. This is the first time I've heard of him.
Yeah. When Freezing, I'm saying it wrong probably, but when that came out, that song is such a vibe. It's so good. And then I got into his other song, and he's like his messages. He has this thing that he says in Dutch that it's like, dream big, and it's like, it's kind of interesting. I hope he wins because he is such an interesting artist, and I think he deserves a bit more credit than what. Because even like just boycotting Israel, that's sort of like.
I hate it because Eurovision's like, oh, we're not political and stuff. so they add Israel to it, right? But then Russia was a part of Eurovision. They're not in it because of the political stuff. So people are always like, well, if you're not political, why'd you keep Israel and remove Russia? If you want to be fair, you should have kept Russia in it.
They're not even in Europe either. Like, Australia shouldn't be in it either.
I think, we had a contract, I think. There was like debates where Australia would be in this year, but their contract ran out.
And
they didn't know if they were going to renew it or not.
Yeah. I think it would be better if it was just authentic European. Like,
we used to be a part of the Europe nation. Used to be, kind of.
Well, yeah, England,
but
that's over now. But yeah, sorry about that. I didn't want to spread misinformation there.
People spread information all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think he was disqualified. There is an investigation on it though, and I hope he doesn't.
Nah, he's too good.
I think he is on track to win it though.
Yeah, no.
He should win it. I think it's him or Croatia that would win it.
Yeah, Baby Roga or whatever.
Lasagna or whatever.
Baby Lasagna, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Can't.
We should, before this gets too long, we should probably actually talk about the title of the video is going to be called.
Yeah, how long have we been going for?
It is about 4:30, so about an hour maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad.
That's good. So this bit is going to sound a bit scripted because we actually do have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Birthdays.
Yep.
I want to talk about this because I was at work thinking to myself, because my headphones ran out and I just had the voices in my head. I was thinking about this. I don't think I've ever had a good birthday.
Really?
No. Because I think my last one was either when I was 8 or 12.
That you had a good birthday?
Yes. Because it either has been what other people wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because it's my birthday plus Australia Day.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're just stuff that happened afterwards. So like 18th birthday, I didn't enjoy it because you guys really wanted me to celebrate one, and I couldn't really care less about it. Mm. I think I would have enjoyed it more if we didn't have to go to Melbourne the next day, because I didn't get to enjoy that night. We had to go to bed earlier, get up, and
couldn't drink. Yeah.
And then we did plan the trip not around my birthday. If you know what I mean. We were meant to go earlier.
We were meant to go earlier, but then
the only day was like that,
because then we had school.
Yeah, and I know it wasn't for my birthday, but it was like I'm hanging out with a group of friends in Melbourne a day after I'm 18, and it just
you can't even do anything because we were still all 17. So
and then I think actually after that when I went to Crown. That was a fun experience with my brothers. Yeah. My brother-in-law and all that. That was really fun. Yeah. Because I don't like clubbing a lot. I do like gambling. I love blackjack. Yeah. And then 19th birthday, right? Sorry to throw Focky under the bus right now. He wanted to take me clubbing. And I said, sure, we'll go clubbing. Yeah. We'll organize it. We organize it. We get up. We do this.
We get a house.
I've taken my days off. You need to take your days off. And I don't know if he had second guesses about it or if he just didn't want to go. Yeah. But he never really took the day off. Maybe he tried to.
He did try, but
maybe he tried to. They didn't let him. I don't really know. But because of that, I'm like, okay, now I've got to get new people. Yeah. Because Focky couldn't come. Tom couldn't come either because he didn't have money. And I'm like, okay, well now it's just me and you. Yeah. And if it's my birthday, I want more people. Yeah. So I go and ask my other friends. They say no. Some say yes. But then so I get the place. Last second, they pull out because of reasons. Valid reasons.
Valid reasons, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well now I got to get other people. So which came to, I love Hoffy and I love Colin. But I hate going out with them sometimes because they just annoy me. So it was us four. And the whole time I was down there, I'm like, this doesn't feel like a birthday.
Yeah, I did feel for you a little bit.
The first day, you and Colin got in an argument over shopping.
Yeah, can you even understand what that was about? I still don't.
Kind of, but again...
It was also really stupid.
Yes, and I just hated it. And then another thing was I went shopping with Hoffy. I bought him birthday presents.
Brother. Yeah.
Which Hoffy did say, why are you buying me birthday presents? I'm like, I don't know. But
I did feel for you that
and then
weekend.
we go out clubbing, and it's an okay experience. I ate one slice of my own cake, and the rest of you fat fucks ate it.
Yeah.
And then on my actual birthday, we just stayed in and watched a movie. I'm like, this was just a waste of time and money, realistically.
Yeah, a little bit.
So,
but we kind of just had to work with what we got because it was, because I think who you go out clubbing with is like really influential. Because I've been out clubbing with someone and it was just an awful experience. Like fucking, oh my god.
But, your birthdays have been really fun.
Yeah, I
don't know how you feel about them though. Because I know that
I had real good fun.
Because I know you guys do enjoy, I guess, my birthdays more than me, which is fine. But I think realistically, when I turn 20, what I want to do is I do want to go back to Melbourne, but I want to do a 3-day thing.
Yep.
First day, first day, Crown or something like that again, but with more people, have more fun. Second day, which will be my actual birthday, go out for a good dinner, like at a fancy restaurant or something. Get more people who can't stay or go clubbing. Get them to drive down for the dinner. Then they can drive back. And then maybe the third night is when you go clubbing with your boys. That's the realistic how I want it.
Mm-hmm.
And get like certain people to come along that I can't really celebrate my birthdays with.
Yep.
That's ideally what I would want. But who knows whether it happen or not.
Yeah. Like touching back on what you said about did I really enjoy my birthday? I would say, yeah, I did because I share a birthday with one of my good mates, Tom, and it's just the best. Like
I had really fun in grand final when you both turned 18. That was really fun.
That was
probably the best. I don't know if Tom had fun, but I think he did.
I think we all. It was really good because I don't know what it is, but
even clubbing was pretty fun. Even though
we got let out early. Yeah. Well, you went out a bit later.
Yeah, my bad.
It's all right. You know, it's not something to. But
I think
the thing I loved about that weekend is the fact is it was us four together, the boys, the real boys, the ones that, you know.
I think if Tom came to my 19th, it would have been.
It would have been different.
It would have actually made it a lot better.
Yeah, because he's a good guy to be around, and he, makes everything fun.
Because that's why I always say how we're going down to Ballarat for Hoffy. That's why I said to Hoffy, I'm like, look, it's your birthday. It's your idea if you want to go to Ballarat, you can go to Ballarat. If you don't, that's fine. I'm not going to press you to do something you don't want to do.
Well, that's what I mean. Because does he even really want to go? Because
I think he does.
Yeah, because I'll go.
Because I think Cohen might be coming with us as well.
Yeah,
Cohen, Focky,
it's his birthday.
So yeah. Because Cohen's brother works at a few bars. Sometimes, I think one of the bars does really well that Ethan's allowed to give out free drinks to family and friends. So if we go there, we could get free drinks.
That'll be pretty cool.
Which I said to Cohen, that would be really nice, but I'm not going to abuse it, obviously.
Yeah. No, don't.
But, Hoffy does want to go, but he's been talking about it. But I did say to him, look, if you want to go, we can go. If you don't
we really need to get it planned, though. So,
yeah.
Will there be a vlog for this one? Because
nah, I feel like I kind of want to. I don't want to make.
Do you want to just enjoy the moment?
Yeah, I want to enjoy the moment.
It is his birthday.
Because when we're going down to Ballarat, it makes sense to vlog. Camping makes sense to vlog maybe a day of it.
Yeah, but it's Hoffy's birthday.
Yeah, it's Hoffy's birthday. I think we should look on because I was talking to Hoffy and he goes, bro, we could go up during lunchtime, go out for lunch and dinner, then clubbing, and then go pre-drinks that where Colin's brother works, and then maybe go to a club, or even just stay there and not go to a club at all.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. Depends. If it's a really good, what is it called, a bar? Club.
He works at 3 different ones, I think. I think Colin said it was really good. Colin might come camping with us as well.
Yep.
Because he might have a tent.
Yeah, I don't mind. Like, so, I'd like for him to come.
He does have that experience. I want Focky to come as well. I want to actually do something with Focky for once.
Yeah, so. I know. That's what I mean. I just sort of think birthdays, like, did I really enjoy the day itself? No, but I did enjoy the weekend I had. And
I mean, looking back...
And remember my 17th? That was a fun time too. That was the first time that we got really, really, like...
Remember you had like a whole
shelf of... So 2 slabs, which is like... was a lot for
split one.
And then they split the other.
Yeah, and then I think we were already halfway done by the time they got there because it was just like half a slab displayed of just empty bottles along like the thing. With me, and you're like, we're hard.
Yeah.
We're gonna display how much drinks we drink. And then
It did look cool though.
It did look cool. Then when they came, we kind of slowed down a bit, and then picked it back up. But
Man,
Hoffy,
what I would give to go back to that night.
Hoffy always ends the night with chewing, which is fun. I was at BP with him. He goes, "You guys need to stop dragging my name through the mud, bro. I'm not even there to defend myself."
Oh yeah, okay. Hoffy, we just mean this out of just it shows that we like you, mate. That's all it is.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Talking about birthdays, remember that one time I got fucked up?
Oh.
That night. Where I ended in the bush.
Yeah.
With vomit all over myself, no t-shirt on.
Yeah.
In a bowl, shivering. Do you want me to tell you what happened?
What?
So they had jelly shots.
Yeah.
Did you try one of the jelly shots?
I did, and it was so bad.
They were strong.
They were strong.
I had 3 or 4 big syringes, 3 small syringes, like 2 normal jelly shots, about 2 to 3 bucket shots.
Jeez, I didn't know you drank that much.
And then one of her brothers gave me a shot of this thing, which apparently I wasn't meant to have, but he offered it to me.
Was it like really strong?
I'm guessing so. And then on top of that, my normal drinks. So that's what happened.
Are you surprised you didn't get alcohol poisoning?
Moral of the story. If you're going to a party, drink your own drinks and do not touch the jelly shots. I would have been fine if I didn't touch the jelly shots.
No, that kind of stuffed me up. Like, even though I barely had anything, I was still...
We also didn't eat during
we
that day.
We didn't eat either.
So
it was funny as everyone was like, why is this guy so drunk? And I had like a jelly shot and maybe 2 drinks of 196. I was so... I don't know what it was.
I hate it, but it's embarrassing. But I'm glad people can laugh about it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I don't remember it. My biggest fear was when they said you vomited, I'm like, oh, I hope I did not vomit on someone. That was my biggest fear.
Nah,
but I didn't get. I feel like if I did that, well, I would have been told, and I didn't get told. So I'm glad that didn't happen.
Yeah.
I hope. But yeah, I just remember waking up on Charlie's floor.
Like on the carpet?
On the carpet with just a blanket and a pillow just thrown on me.
Jesus.
So I think he got angry and gave up.
Oh my god. You must have been really bad.
Yeah, that was the worst time I've ever woken up as well.
Did you
because you know how you always said you get like this thing in your stomach, right?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever gotten that.
Really?
Every other time I'm fine when I wake up.
Oh, I can't explain. That's why I don't drink very often, because like that feeling in your stomach is like, it feels like someone's like, I don't know. I've never been stabbed, but I imagine it sort of feel like that.
It does feel like that.
Yeah.
But I guess it's the right passage to get that fucked up, blackout drunk. So I'm on it, but
I've never gotten that bad.
I'm never doing it again.
Not yet.
Not yet. You got to do it at least once.
Yeah.
But
nah, I don't know. I look fondly on these years.
It was a horrible, because I vomited on myself. So either I vomited on myself and someone dragged me outside because of that, or I just laid in a puddle of my own vomit. Yeah,
the closest I got to being as bad as him was at my mate's 18th birthday ages ago, and I was like on the ground. There's a video of me just on the ground.
That wasn't even that bad. Because I drank till I physically threw up.
Yeah, you did though. Yeah, I never got to that point. But the thing is, I was drinking like the worst mixes, and I was drinking really quick that night. Like
I think that's why mentally now I don't drink as much. If I go out drinking, I don't drink that fast anymore.
You can't, because you just think, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
I don't want that to happen again.
Yeah.
No.
Like I haven't thrown up for like drinking since that night. Like not like since the night where you got really fucked up. That was the last time I actually threw up from drinking.
Yeah, so I'm never doing that again. I guess I should say sorry.
Sorry to the people, yeah.
But such a bad experience. Oh, I hated it so much.
Oh.
Because the embarrassment is the worst ever.
Oh yeah, especially when you get videos and photos and stuff. Because
I hate it. I hate it when people go, oh, first meeting someone like, hey, have you seen Kyle passed out drunk in a bush before? And I'm like, why do you bring that up? Like, come on.
So I think
annoying.
I might be guilty of doing that once. I might have done that once.
Yeah.
But
you and Hoffy do it all the time.
yeah.
Charlie does it, and I hate it. I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I can make some sort of comedy out of it.
Yeah. Look, I think we'll have some funny with the whole podcast now. It's gonna be funny.
I got told by one person, one chick, right? And I'll take this to my grave. Yeah, you're funny, not because of what you say, because of what you do. So I got physical humor. Thankfully. I'm not.
Nah, I can't.
I was gonna make a fool out of myself.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I think after the podcast.
No, it's something now. I don't care.
Oh no, I can't. It's too. Yeah.
Is it that bad, eh?
I'd say so. Because you'll laugh a bunch. I'll tell you. But if you want to know what I said, subscribe, and if we get to 100 subs, I'll reveal it.
I don't think we are. Thankfully, I don't think I'm gonna have to dye my hair.
Yeah.
Thankfully. You know, if I dyed my hair blonde, I would have gone with a completely different look.
What, like new hairstyle?
No, I think I would have kept the hairstyle, but I would have had rings and shit on. I would have done like a new, yeah.
Nah, I'm sorry if you did
I would have done that because I'm like, you wanted this, you got it.
If I saw you looking like XQC, rings on your finger, I'd honestly just be like, Hernie, what are you doing, mate? You got to get your life together.
An intervention.
Yeah, an intervention. It would be like an intervention podcast. Us seated like this, being like, Hernie, why are you such a fucking?
Why are you an e-boy now?
Yeah.
No, we're on 33, so we're on the 11th of May. We're not going to get 100 subs on the 11th of May, so I don't have to dye my hair now. Thankfully.
Yeah.
I do have to get a haircut though at one point.
Yeah. I've got to get a haircut too.
Don't look too bad.
Nah.
You should go for a wolf cut.
Nah.
You should get a buzz again.
No.
Looks like an egg.
I had such bad memories for that.
Cohen looks good with a buzz, surprisingly.
Really? Yeah, I think it does suit him.
With the beard, yeah. His hair was just too long.
Oh yeah, something I also want to clear up. Sorry for not inserting the cheesecake in the last podcast. Hernie forgot to take a photo.
I forgot to take it. It was a really good cheesecake though.
Yeah.
A really good cheesecake.
Yeah.
Talking about TikToks though. We weren't talking about TikToks, but anyways.
Yeah.
I decided to look on our followers and profile views.
A lot of people
that we know.
Yeah.
And I looked at it, I'm like, fuck. I'm thankful I'm not in the school because I would be getting harassed.
Yeah, we'd be getting bullied. Probably.
I'm not going to say their names, but I'm like, how do you find this?
I think we're on the For You page.
We're on the For You page for
because we're actually getting mad views. I can't lie.
It's just like, when I saw the profile views and I see the notification, because I'd stayed signed into our TikTok account by accident, I get the notification. This person has followed you. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then I go to the most recent video and me going, have you ever, imagine your friends oiled up? I'm like, oh shit.
Oh,
like, oh fuck. My already bad reputation's gone. Just, oh fucking hell. The amount of shit that we do that we don't realize that we do.
No, you know when you just think of things that you said, like 5 years down the track, and then you look back and you're like, oh, what a fucking weirdo I was.
Yeah, like shit that you've done in primary school, and you're just like, oh,
yeah,
you physically cringe at yourself.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
It is,
and you know, no one else has remembered it,
but you remember it really deep.
And then you're just like, oh, I hope no one remembers this.
Yeah.
And it's like you're dreading it. It's like, oh,
no.
Fuck, why did I do that? Why was I that stupid as a child?
Yeah, it's something that I thought about one day, like just not recently, but like ages ago. And I'm like, fucking hell, why the fuck did I say that, or why did I do that?
Yeah, I used to get away with a lot of shit. I was a very manipulative child to the teachers.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
I used to cry on command.
Yeah, probably.
I used to cry on command. What is the teacher going to do?
Yeah,
to
what
a kid crying?
are they gonna like be like, oh, stop crying, you little bitch?
Exactly. They're gonna like be like, oh, you okay? So I figured that out. I'm like, oh, if I want to get out of trouble, just cry.
Yeah.
I was very great at it as well. And then I don't know. I look back on that. I'm like, oh, fucking, I was a weird kid. I don't know. Hey, it got me out of a lot of trouble.
Yeah. No, look, I used to get in trouble quite a bit in primary school. Quite a bit. It is. I don't know. I actually got a question for you. Do you think primary school or high school is better? Because I'm going to say high school, to be honest.
Primary school was okay, but that's where I met everyone. I had more fun at primary school, but I would say the last 2 years of high school would probably be the best.
Yeah.
There are some regrets I have, is like not talking to certain people anymore and not hanging out with other people, but it is what it is.
That's, if anyone who's watching this hasn't done their last 2 years of high school, if you're like not sure if you want to do it or not, I'd recommend doing it because it's actually really fun.
It's weird because we're always like, oh, I hate school, I want to leave, and then like I'm getting to the point where like, damn, I wish I was kind of back.
I don't.
Not for like the learning, but just seeing everyone again.
It was nice for that
because it's so weird going from seeing all your mates every day
to just not
seeing any of them, or sometimes you don't even talk to them anymore.
Yeah.
Because like, what are you going to talk about on Snapchat realistically?
Yeah.
So I do miss conversations with Toby.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's still watching the podcast, so
yeah,
that's sort of his way.
I want to play PlayStation with everyone again.
Yeah, they were the days. We did it recently, like.
I don't think I was part of it, was I?
Easter.
No,
yeah, remember we played what was it? Golf with we played something.
I don't have golf with friends anymore.
We played something together though.
Fortnite.
Yeah, probably.
That's the only thing I've installed on my PlayStation.
Yeah, we probably played Fortnite.
But that's why I want to have an excuse to just go up to Melbourne and see them again and do stuff.
Podcast.
Yay. Nah.
Oh. I just, yeah.
Anyways, that's enough of the sad sap.
Sads, yeah. Gee, I don't know. Are we even going to have time for this topic? Because fucking hell.
Well, we haven't met that many famous people.
Nah.
I've probably met 2.
I've met the Prime Minister of Australia.
When the fuck did you meet the Prime Minister of Australia? Which one?
Oh, no. He was the opposition leader. Sorry. Bill Shorten.
When the fuck did
I met him at the airport.
Did you go up and say hi, or did you just see him?
Yeah, I said hi.
How old were you?
Young.
These little young boys don't know anything about politics, going up to the opposition leader going, hello.
That's pretty much what I did.
But
and I met like, I don't know, a lot of the Geelong footy players.
I met one Geelong footy player.
Yeah.
Tom Hawkins?
Yeah, Tom Hawkins, yeah.
I met him, because he came to Stall Macca's one time to do like a signing, which was really weird.
Yeah.
But I met him there, back when I was like, this would have been like when how old is he now?
Oh, 34, 35.
He might have been about 26, you know.
Really?
It was like when I was really young.
Yeah.
And I think he was also young.
Yeah.
So I met him. I guess I met Swagger Souls. I didn't go up and say hi, but it was a weird thing. I did like a fucking double take. I'm like, wait, the fuck is that Swagger Souls?
No.
And I looked at him. I'm like, trying to look very closely, and he looked at me, and I was like, oh, okay, that's Swagger Souls. And I just carried on with my day.
Like, okay. Imagine if we ever get to the point where people just start staring at us or something, and we're like, just come up and say hi or something.
Yeah, I'd start twerking at him. And then I guess you could say I met Trash Taste. Kind of. I saw them.
You saw them. No, you can't, because then I could say I met like Tyler the Creator because I was at his concert.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
one of the more, I guess, not really interactive, but I played it. I was made into a Muselk video.
Oh,
I was the title, I think.
Yeah. This is actually really cool, and this is going to be a clip because
I made it into a Muselk Skybridge video back when he was still somewhat popular.
Yep.
Basically, how it happened was I stream sniped him. because he had a YouTube contract where he was streaming. So I stream sniped him, going to the game with him, and then to try to do a sky bridge with him. I fell off the sky bridge, but I landed in water, luckily. Built another one. I saw him, and he saw me building up, and we kind of like started building towards each other. But then I ran out of mats, so I couldn't build anymore. So he just connected me to him. Someone, just dropped him everything I have. And he goes, there's like a clip of it goes, oh, great, you're out of mats. You helped with nothing. Anyway, and then we're like doing the sky base. I think it's like me, him, and one more person.
Yeah.
And I just decided, you know what, I don't want to get banned for teaming, so I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to jump off the sky base. And as I do, he's like, no! So he tried to snipe me. Because in the kill feed, it came up, I fell from so much height. Obvious that there's a guy in the sky. So he tries to kill me, misses. And then it's just like, he does get the win, but it was like so cool.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I was the title.
The title, and everyone in the comments was like, rip DNF, DJ Hernie.
Yeah.
And
some people in the comments like, oh, that's me.
That's me. And then people that know Hernie went on the ramp to make sure that...
It's like, oh, no. And some people came over to my YouTube with it. It's like, oh, you're on the Muselk video.
Yeah.
So I had the receipts as well. I got photos on my phone of me taking photos of my screen.
Yeah. So
it's just so cool to do. I'm like, damn. That was like it was like weird. It was like a surreal moment because I was like watching myself. I'm like, that's me, you know.
You know, it's probably gonna be like one of the coolest things I think you've.
Because Muselk was one of my favorite creators.
Yeah, he was pretty
like
good for a while.
Muselk or Laserbeam, when I was like Muselk.
Yeah, Muselk sort like I watched him before Fortnite. I remember like
Overwatch days.
No, he played something else before.
TF2.
No, he played something else.
No, he started with TF2, I think.
Yeah, but he played something in between where I started watching. I can't remember what it was.
I thought it was like TF2, Overwatch, Fortnite, and then a couple of random games here and there. He was on we had an Australian YouTube group, like Sideman Click.
Yeah, Click.
Which didn't work out too well.
No, never
You
was.
can't be the original.
Yeah, I can't remember what game, but I used to watch and play that. Anyway, I think it was kind of cool just seeing that. And
no one believed me until I showed them.
Hopefully, we can get some people who remember watching that video to like actually see what you look.
How old is that video now? That's like ages. That was like lockdown time.
Yeah, actually, yeah, probably a bit far
But
off.
that's why I had so much time to do it. Stream sniping. Because I stream sniping. I got into a game twice, but I died before him, and then I happened just to like spectate him. So then, since I was spectating him, I was able to guess it when he clicked it because of the stream delay. So if I didn't spectate him and he didn't die, I wouldn't have made it. So it was like
you have to really align
small possibilities, and I made it happen.
Because this is when Fortnite was like really, really like to get in the game. Like I guarantee you, like 100 people click play now as soon as, and it just combined. And yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
It was very fucking cool.
Yeah,
in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be like, what was it called? Lee for Loser Fruit, but from Muselk.
Yeah,
that's
you didn't take advantage of it.
No, I didn't take advantage of it.
But at the same time, you were too young. You wouldn't have been able.
Yeah, I was very young actually. Yeah,
you wouldn't have been able to sustain it. Yeah.
Have you met any other famous people? No one whenever you went to Amsterdam or Germany?
I swear I saw Gideon.
Gideon?
Like, I didn't go up and meet, like, I didn't meet him, but I saw him, like, just doing something in Amsterdam.
Have you ever released a video about in Amsterdam?
Yeah, TwitchCon.
Wait, you were there when that was happening?
Yeah, but I didn't go to it.
That was like the whole, when that Minecraft was pretty popular.
I should have went, but I didn't know nothing about it.
Because you got kicked out of that, didn't you?
Kicked out of what?
TwitchCon. Gideon.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
And then that's when Pokemon was there also.
Yeah.
You were in Amsterdam and TwitchCon was, bruh.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about it either. So I wish I was my age now when I went to Amsterdam because I was still like 16. I don't like, I'm so thankful I went, but
I mean, we're saving up to go to England. We could
and
if we save
probably
up
and
more,
probably
we could go to
Amsterdam too.
Amsterdam, yeah.
Well, it's like $20 for a flight, so it's
From England to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
See, the more expensive thing would be getting to Australia to England.
oh, it's $1,000.
I'll be able to save it up.
Yeah, we'll be able to get it, and I'll have I'll be good. So
Because I'm splitting my saving at the moment. I got one called moving out and one called Europe/Japan trip. So
yeah,
but because I want to move to Ballarat, but maybe Melbourne. I don't know. It'd be very hard. I'd have to move in with someone.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
Best bet would probably be Ballarat though.
Probably, yeah. You're in the middle of both.
Hmm.
We can still do the podcast if you live in Ballarat, but probably can't if you live in Melbourne.
The only thing is Melbourne has a lot more real estate job opportunities than Ballarat, so
Yeah.
who knows what could happen though?
Who knows?
Other stuff could come up.
Yeah.
We gotta film 2 TikToks.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna be though, because I've not really been on it much.
I got one pretty certain of.
What is it? You gotta make me dance.
Yep.
Gonna have to bust out the moves.
I don't know.
We always do a soccer one. We always at least do one soccer. But I don't want to do another soccer.
No, I don't. We'll figure it out. This is, yeah.
We gotta wrap this up though.
Yeah,
I gotta go and wash my clothes at the laundromat.
Yeah.
We gotta go and play FIFA career mode.
Yeah. This is probably like, please just use chapters if you don't enjoy.
This is actually good. This is the first time we haven't actually structured anything.
No.
So.
I don't know. I liked it.
Hopefully people can see it a bit better. I'm hoping. Some people are like, oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
If we get to 100 subs, I'll be fucking amazed though.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
I hope not. But then, I think if I had to dye my hair blonde, I'm gonna go and get it cut by a professional, but I'm just gonna buy the dye. I'm gonna get either you and some of our other mates to do it. And
Make a video out
hopefully
of
my
it.
hair doesn't fall out.
Bold Hernie.
I'll get you guys to do like research on it because since my hair's dark, you gotta do like in multiple waves.
Alright.
So it might be like a 2-day process.
So a whole weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake. Please don't subscribe. Fuck off. No.
Oh, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
And on that note, if you're one thing we also gotta stop doing is that
Yeah.
people are like, you guys just fucking quiet. Especially you, when you're changing topic, you would be like, next topic.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that in all the
No,
videos?
I only did that because it got really awkward in that one moment.
It makes it a lot more awkward. It's just the more funny thing about it. People know it was coming to watching because you'd be going like this. Look at your computer. It's like,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's
Right.
good observations.
anyways, if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and like.
Um,
Spotify, our one and only Spotify viewer, Jack
Yeah.
Hoffman.
yeah, shout out.
Make sure you rate us 5 stars, please. You know.
And also check out the TikTok and the YouTube Shorts because something else with the YouTube, they got like 2,000 views.
I don't know. YouTube Shorts are Karen.
Yeah.
Pretty good. So
Thanks.
thanks for watching, listening. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Au revoir.